Hi, this is Calvin. So I've been really digging deep within my heart today to find out what is the message that I can share with you that would be the most valuable to you. Where can I really do the most service to you today? And I think what I'd like to share with you is how all of my life I've always wanted to be someone else. Like I wanted to be Steve Jobs, or I really wanted to be David Heinemeier Hansson, who's a hero of mine, or Jon Stewart, or like someone else. And I kept feeling like, I had to be like them, or at least I had to be way more successful in order to allow myself to accept myself. And when you look at it through the lens of a child, this is about the small kid inside of me, and I'm being the parent towards that part of me. When you look at it through that lens, what I'm really doing is I'm rejecting that baby and saying to him, you're not who I wanted. You're not the baby I wanted. I wanted a Steve Jobs, or I wanted a David Heinemeier, or I wanted a Jon Stewart, whatever it is. That is such a harsh, unkind, unloving thing to say to your own child, right? What kind of person would do that? Yet that is how I have treated myself for almost my entire life. And it's tragic, and it's sad, and it makes me want to cry when I think about it. And really, I kept searching for something, some achievement or something outside of myself to prove that I was worthy that I would get to this point where I would be worthy of my own acceptance and love. And I know now that that's never going to work. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you look at it that way. Of course it's not going to work, or maybe it's not obvious to you, but even though I kind of knew this intellectually, I still didn't get it, because these parts of us are not like up here in our rational mind. They're buried deep in our unconscious mind, which is our body mind. It's so ingrained so deeply in our bodies, this self-rejection that we almost reject ourselves at a cell level. So when this happens, it's very easy to feel like nothing's working, and like everybody else can do it and I can't, and like you feel frustrated, and I've felt like giving up many times. And that's because what we need in order to thrive in the world is that we need that part of us that is our innermost selves. And I was so busy rejecting that, throwing it away, saying, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I just want you to be different, right? So it took me a long time. And really kind of the practice, it was like a lot of things, but at the end of the day, the practice that has really helped me is as old as oatmeal, I was going to say. But it's the mirror work. It's Louise Hay's mirror work. Just getting in front of a mirror and telling yourself, I love you. I love you, Calvin. I really love you. And sometimes I was born Lars, so sometimes I'll be like, I love you, Lars. I love myself. I love you. Both ways work for me. Sometimes I'll hug myself while I look myself in the mirror. And doing this, I do this every morning for 5 minutes. And I started this about a year and a half ago, and I've been doing it on and off. In the beginning, for the longest time, it felt completely ridiculous, and I couldn't really feel it. But I kept doing it and kept trying to feel it, really, so it's not just words, but really trying to allow myself to feel it in my body. Gay Hendricks also has an great meditation as an iPhone app. It's self-esteem meditation. You can get that as well. But doing all these things in order to really get that love feeling integrated, so it's real, and so you can feel it. One of the other affirmations that I like to use in front of the mirror that's really made a difference to me is, life loves me. Life loves me. Because for a long time, I could kind of get to this point where like, yeah, I can love myself, but nobody else understands me or loves me or sees me, or the universe is not really helping. And so breaking, that was like one of my big things, is like, I can't trust other people and I have to be self-reliant and like, I'm the only responsible person here and blah, 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 all that bullshit. So like saying life loves me and allowing that feeling of life loves me to be around me was kind of, help me break through that barrier between me and the world, so that I can be part of the flow. And that has really, both of these things have really made a huge, huge difference to me. And so what I want to share with you is just how important it is to get to this point where you can love yourself exactly as you are. You can love yourself for feeling unworthy, for feeling like a failure, for feeling like you should be different. You can love yourself for all of these things and just be okay with exactly where you're at. Love yourself for being broke. Love yourself for not knowing what the fuck you're supposed to do with your life. Love yourself for not knowing how to love yourself. Just, practice it and keep on practicing it. Like when it's going great, you want to practice it. When it's going awful, you want to practice it. Just every single day, no matter what. That is like the number one thing that I really want to, impart on you and share, because holy crap, it's taken me such a long time and I've resisted so much taking this message to heart. It was so deeply ingrained in me that like I had to be successful, and even after kind of seeing it and understanding it, it was like it still kept eating away at me, that I had to like, if my work in the world doesn't make other people more successful, why should they care? So it was like woven into everything that I was doing in some way, shape, or form. So yes, I want you to know that you are lovable right now, that you are loved, that I love you, that the universe loves that you're actually surrounded by love. The air that you breathe, the energy of the air around you, everything is actually love. When you go out and you feel the sun's rays on your body, that is love. So accept all of that love in. That's really all you need to do. Really accept it in at the deepest level of your being, at an energetic, at a cell level. Really allow the light, the love, the energy to enter into your body and like kind of like a lubricant, lubricate all the cells, all the parts of your being. All right. That is my message to you today. I really hope you take it to heart, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for paying attention.